over episode 38. So let's get straight into it. So first we're gonna go here, as we're going to see the Red Nation doing something for the first time ever, as the Red Nation will invade. The Red Nation will invade this country right here. I don't know why the Red Nation, as they will capture the whole coast, capturing this area, capturing here. So let's let this peace treaty. This is the peace treaty as this nation is cut out of the map. So now we're gonna go here to Japan, as we're going to see the Korean Empire doing, the Korean Union doing something for once, as this union has been a dormant union, and they're doing a war, as they're going to be declaring war on this big nation right here, as this nation, I didn't update this layer, I don't know why, as this nation is not even Korean ideology, so I don't know why they're invading it, but their justification is that they have claims in this nation, as they say they claim the capital area. This is what they say they claimed. They say they claimed the Seoul area. That's all theirs. And this is the first war that the Korean Empire will be actually going with. And this is crazy because it's the number one strongest nation against a weaker nation, capturing the capital in a few years of fighting. But as they see this country will manage to fight back, surprising the Korean Empire, as they will capture this major city in this area, as this country doesn't want to fight the war anymore, so they'll just surrender. So let's look at this history, as the Korean Empire really took a lot of land, as they take this province, no, they had this province, and this province from this big beefy nation. As now this nation is practically unstable, as if we look at the stability, they're gonna go from one of the most stable nations in the world, they're gonna go from a green stability all the way to a orange, as this is bad because this nation, that means it's on the brink of collapse, as that's all for Korean Empire, as the Korean Empire does not like other ideologies in their nation, as that would be like treason to them. So they're going to force these people to go back to their native lands, as that's what they're saying. They're just saying, well, sending them back to their native, as this is all this happens fast because the people in the Korean Empire are being threatened with a large amount of force being taken out. And by the way, I'm going to bring a layer here, so I'm gonna put a small layer here, and this, let me just delete this. Okay, so So as I was saying, I'm gonna put a small layer here to show the year. But the year right now is 1936. And that's the time World War II happened, but not in this timeline. So that's what I'm going to put there. But we're going to see something finally happen in Scandinavia, as this was destined to happen by how much these nations absolutely hated each other, as that beef goes all the way to the 1900s, as that beef goes to their creation, which was long ago now. As I'm also gonna add a layer to put this small area that is disputed between both countries. So how this war is gonna start off? This nation right here is gonna... oh, wrong layer. This nation right here is gonna move its troops here. And since they were dual occupying it, this nation is like, what the heck you doing? As they will end up also now moving troops into here. And that's gonna count as a war. As now we're going to see this country right here start an invasion into this country. They're not scared to move, as their goal is to capture the capital, which is here, but also capture the Norwegian areas. But after this, we're going to see this nation push back far, even managing to beat. So we're going to see this war carrying on throughout other episodes. So back to here. As you can see here, this nation is barely stable as that dark red stability. And the country that they're next to is a yellow stability, so they will decide to fully join back with Egypt. As if you have watched my Visco, you should know that this area used to be Egyptian, so now they got it back. And even better, the lease on this area is captured. So that will be the end of this video. I know it's a little bit short, so thank you for watching and goodbye.